Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tea Time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. I just got done having a fantastic podcast with my man Jaeo over here. Great vibes all around. Let's enjoy these Arizona's iced tea.
Yes, sir. Man, I love Arizona.
Yo, can I tell you something? I've never tried the grape.
Never?
I don't like grape.
Oh.
Like in anything.
That's my kryptonite.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you asked for grape, I was like, people actually like that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No disrespect to you. No disrespect to you. But yeah, and you were like, yeah, if you could find it. And I'm like, shit, can I find it? Because I was like,
you don't find these often either. So
I was like, where's grape? It's really cool. I like the can. You know, I'll show off the can real quick.
Yes,
It's got
indeed.
that. It's got some like native to it, like a native vibe to it. I wonder why Arizona did it like that. Tell me, why'd you do it like that, Arizona? You probably won't, but tell me.
Explain.
All right, man. So go ahead, Mike. You gonna say something?
Yo, I forgot to tell you the name of that show is Rhythm and Flow.
Rhythm and flow.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
That
fact
is
check
the
there.
show. Yep.
Rhythm and flow. Rhythm and flow. So while we were off the air here, man, you shared a pretty intense story. It seems that Jaeo and I have a lot more in common than we thought. You know, a pretty good common ground. You know, you said that every year you probably move into a new home, and for me it was every 2 years.
Yes.
So you know, I've been around the block. I've been to every location, wherever the heck I'm at, wherever my mom took me. And you had a pretty terrifying experience in Florida.
Yes. Kissimmee, Florida. It was one of those years where my mom was constantly moving. And we moved into this trailer park where the majority were Mexicans. And we happened to be the only Puerto Ricans in that whole area. And I happened to get in a school fight with a classmate the day before. And it comes in at like 12 p.m. at night. We hear a knock at the door. As soon as I look out, there's a bunch of guys with machetes and walkies and like informing themselves where everyone is located.
That's
in the
fucking
room,
crazy,
man.
bro. They have a whole walkie
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, it was intense, man. It was intense. I remember sitting in the living room and just hoping for the best. And my brother in the corner, literally with a kitchen knife. I don't know what he was gonna do with that, but yeah, man, it was a crazy experience. I just remember my mom calling 911. And I guess they heard that, and as soon as they heard that, they just dipped.
And they were basically searching for you.
Honestly, I don't know what the true
Purpose
of that was, but it correlated too much to what happened because that kid got deported because he was an immigrant and got in a school fight. The law got involved, and he and his mother unfortunately got deported after that.
Wow.
That's kind of where my idea came from because it was his dad who I seen in the front door, so it made sense to me.
F&A.
Yeah.
That's scary, man. That's absolutely awful, man. Moving around is something that happened a lot at a young age. I'm burping, excuse me. And it honestly, how do you feel that developed like character? You know, I think it developed a lot of character.
Definitely, man. Like going through those tough times in life, it really builds callous, to say it that way, and tough skin.
Great term, yeah.
Yeah,
Callous.
it does. Like if you just go to life in a little bubble and don't experience it, you're not gonna be your true self. I always say that because you learn and get experience by putting yourself out there. So, yeah.
I feel like from my personal experience of moving around a lot, you know, it just built definitely that callous, as you mentioned. But it's like it gave me a sense of, I want to say it's gonna sound weird, but it was kind of like a sense of security. Just because it always felt like we were gonna get through it.
Yes.
Like we're gonna figure it out.
Yes.
But it's ironic because the sense of security, I just lost my home. I have no security. I have no home, you know, but for some reason, the aftermath, I was more certain and secure about than losing what we already lost.
Yes.
You know, so I think that's what it developed to me as a person. And I love that, you know, and it's rough. It was rough, but now mom is all settled. She's in a place.
Yes.
She's able to stay there for a while, you know, and if she wants to move, it's because she wants to move.
Yes.
Not because she has to move.
Yes.
You know, and it's tough, man. It is tough. Like I could really give you guys a little bit of a background as to my upbringing and how dirt poor we were, bro. It was like I went to college for free, you know, because we were that broke,
Wow.
that the tuition, all that, was
Yeah.
covered through FAFSA,
Yeah.
grants, so on and so forth. I remember one moment that was a life-changing experience, and it sticks to me a lot, was when I came home. It was my senior year of football, senior year of high school. I came home, ready to go to a camp, a Bloomsburg football camp that costs like, let's say $300, because you're there for a whole week, room and board, they give you whatever. And I remember coming home, and it's a Friday, and we're getting ready to leave that Saturday, and there was a water notice shut off on a door, and I was like, and that was the first time I've seen it firsthand, and I think that's why it sticks to me. I knew it was happening. But it was the first time that I walked up on it, and I was like, fuck. I was like, my mom probably didn't want me to see this because she's done so great at not at beating me home and not seeing, hiding that stuff. Like I said, it's one thing to know that it's happening. It's a different thing to see it.
Yes.
Okay. So long story short, I ended up taking that money that I was going to use to go to the camp and gave it to my mom. And it hurt, man. It hurt a lot, but I had to do it, to keep my family afloat, keep everything right. And nonetheless, God bless the Pocono Mountain West football team and the Gridiron Club. Shout out to you guys, because they have fundings in order to help students in certain situations. So I basically explained my situation to the coach. My older brother played, so he already knew our program, our family, what we go through. And after I told him the story, he was like, you know what, man? We're going to take the money out of the Gridiron Club, and you're going to come.
Wow.
He's like, you're going to come, man. Wow. Because I was just like, that's a young man making a grown man decision.
Big time, man. Big time. That's a very mature decision to make at such a young age. And as a young kid, you think to yourself a lot. It's very selfish mentality. But when you go through struggles at a young age, it kind of makes you realize and be grateful for what you have. From where I just sold my house. And as soon as I moved out to my little apartment, I looked around and I was like, I had it all. And then I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, I still have it all. I got my family, I got my brother, my sisters, I got my friends. I still have my music studio. So like, just be grateful. It teaches you to be truly grateful for what you have, man. Truly. Those experiences.
To be able to figure it out, like I say it all the time, man. Figuring it out is the best part.
Yes.
Being able to figure it out. And I figure it out because we've always figured it out when we were young. And we're just going to continue to figure it out. Although that's exhausting. Eventually you won't have to figure things out, and things are just going to flow the way that they're supposed to.
Yes.
And with that being said, I'm going to transition here, flip the script a little bit. Before we got on the air here, I showed Jaeo this funny ass commercial that I heard over the radio yesterday, and I was like baffled by like the amount of passion for the Northeast Kia car salesman guy on the commercial. Because if you guys haven't heard the commercial, I would like to have you go on YouTube, because I don't think I'm going to be able to put it up because I might get like copyrighted. So if you go on YouTube and just the title is Northeast Kia radio commercial. That's all it is. Northeast Kia radio commercial. And this guy is like
the DJ Khaled of PA.
That's the best way to put it. He's a DJ Khaled of Northeast PA. Okay, he's like, did you just get your car repoed? And you're mad, so on and so forth. And you want to get back in that nice Ford, nice Kia. Well, come down where we have credit approval. You're always approved. And nonetheless, you got the beat fucking building up now. It's like, if you're tired of it, I swear, if we can't get you approved, this is what made me want to talk about it. Okay, this was a statement that was outlandish that I heard on the radio. If Northeast Kia can't get you approved, then God can't get you approved. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, you're bringing in religion in this shit?
That put your shit out of luck, man.
It's like, yo, like, you're that broke.
It's bad.
You're that broke. It's like, if we can't approve you, you're broke.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. And commercials are funny, though. Commercials are real funny. And one more commercial before we get off the air here. I like to talk about commercials for some reason.
It's all good.
All right, BK. All right, Burger King, right? They have like these jingles now for their commercials. It'll be like $1 just for a mini soda, $2 for your Whopper Junior,
Yes.
$3, and now you have a meal. Going back home with the family, whatever. Right? They'll just say whatever. But at the end, their slogan goes, "APK, have it your way."
Your way.
No, bro, it doesn't say your way. It
I
says,
don't know how it goes.
So this is what it says. Ready? This is what it says. Actually, I'm gonna tell you what I interpreted it as, and then I'm gonna tell you what it says. Okay? Because when I first heard this commercial and the fact that you were like $1 and you got that $2 and da-da-da, it's like, all right, you don't got that much money. It's okay though. We got you covered, right? So it's like, APK, have it your way. You're broke. That's what I heard, bro. You're broke. And
That's
I'm like,
accurate.
that's fucked.
It's close enough.
But what it is APK, have it your way. You rule.
Oh, you
That's
rule.
what it is.
That's
You
the one.
rule.
That's the quote.
I was like, that's crazy. Because for a while now, I was hearing, you're broke. And I'm like, yeah, I'm broke.
That's why I take sometimes a 1 a.m. drive to Wendy's, when the struggle's real.
Nah, bro. McChickens, dollar menu, dollar
McChickens,
menu.
Man. Hits a spot, man.
Mickey Danks. But with that being said, we're going to wrap up tea time here. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona ISD. Thank you, Jaeo, for joining me here.
Much
It's
love.
been a pleasure.
Thank
Cheers to Arizona. Appreciate you all for watching. See you all next week. Thank you.